Hey everybody, welcome back to Hypermine Vanilla, and we are back here at the Water Temple, or the Guardian Temple. And we're going to get ready to start on the walls. I'm going to do part of the pattern with you, and the rest I'll probably just do off camera because it'll get really repetitive. Wooly has started bringing out some of the things he needs for the grinder design that he's going to make. I'm going to go ahead and start with just bordering everything in green for right now underneath here. This is going to be one layer underneath, and I worked on some things off camera in a creative environment and tried to work out a couple designs. At first I had found a really beautiful Moroccan tile floor that I really wanted to emulate, but I don't know that it will translate well. I mean, we can try it and see how it goes. I just don't think it's going to be the most perfect design. And I think what I'll do is I'll take a page from XB Designer's book here in this walkway and maybe just use dirt. I think it would be kind of nice. And to just put some grass, some normal greenery type items. We do have going on here. And see, I built this so that this inner wall will not be affected by the sand. And see, what we've got here is Endermen are actually doing things where they're not supposed to be doing things. But I need to get this built up a little bit so we can knock the sand down. I'm afraid it's going to start doing that all over if we're not careful, and it'll just flood the whole environment, and we just don't want that. Because it will literally just destroy all of it. It'll just fill back in, and life would be very, very sad for me. So we're going to go ahead and get this framed up. I'm going to make a walkway around with this, and then once I get a little farther along, I'll bring you back with some of the design work that I want to do, and it's going to be super duper pretty. I'm excited. So we'll see you guys in a little bit, in about, I don't know, another 2 walls. See you soon. Okay, we have a border made. Now, let's go over here. I have quite a few colors stashed away. Let's put some of this up that we're not going to be needing currently. Where are they at? This lovely black wool. This lovely black wool. We're going to have a blue and black color theme, I think, for this, and it's going to be quite a bit of it. And then the rest of it will be pretty much black glass all the way encasing it. Just so it looks really, really cool, man. Now see, look, I've got something leaking over there too. I don't know if it's an Enderman that did that or if it was me coming around the edge. Who knows? But it's definitely gone awry. So we need to find a middle for this bad boy, and I think what the easiest way to do that is right here. We have 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Oh, 3. So these two are our middle. So if we just walk straight here, I'm gonna come right across here, and boom, and boom. And if we look carefully, right here in this same row, we'll come here and here. It should be right in the middle. It is in the middle. And it should actually be right below that wooden beam. That's kind of why I left that there, so I could mark a center. So these are going to come down just a little bit, like this. Ta-da! And then we are going to make our way up to the corners from here, and it shouldn't take terribly long. It's just a matter of doing it. And I think what I need to do also is to get a couple of these stashed up. And then something I can use for scaffolding that I don't really care about. I suppose I could just use the black wool for now. It shouldn't hurt anything. So if we're starting at the bottom of that, these shouldn't be there. They should actually come up like this. We're just going to stair step it up. That's how we're going to do it. We are going to stair step it up. And in fact, I need to use the blue. The blue is the color for this. So let's just replace that black. I kind of got off on the wrong foot. Whoops, whoops. The lag is real. So we'll start with one design right here at the bottom. And then I'm going to have to think about also how to incorporate it with the up and coming, how are we going to get here from outside of here? How are people going to arrive? How will they get down to this area, and where will our AFK spot be if we need one, if even for that amount of time. So we're going to just walk it up here at an angle and see where it ends at the top. I haven't really planned it out terribly bad. I have some thoughts on it, but I haven't really spent a lot of time with it. So there's that. That works out pretty well. we're going to start here on this side and do the same thing. We're just going to ladder our way up here. And until we can get that fixed, we're just going to have to go like this. Hang on. Can I just bust that with that? Probably. So our little design goes up like this, and then we're going to move down and do it again 5 spaces over. So that it's going to be kind of a V shape all the way across. And we'll do that on every side so that it kind of V's up from every side. And I think it'll be kind of cool. And I think it'll be representative of some of the fun. Let's just block that off so we don't have to mess with it. Boop and boop. Okay. Temporarily. Anyway, we'll do that. Dun, 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 dun. There we go. And so we need to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then right there. So there's going to be 5 spaces in between. And then what I'll need to do is just kind of test that theory with the basic design that I want to put in here, so that we aren't off on the wrong foot. I want to make sure I'm doing it correctly from the get-go. So we need some of that lovely stone that strobes, this one, just the plain prismarine. And we'll put some of this away that we're not going to need right off, like that stuff right there. The dead flesh we just don't need. I might need those, though, when we get to the bottom. And then some of these we're going to need. So we have everything we need, basically, except for the glass part of it. So we're going to go ahead and stair-step this up a little bit. See, that's the guys we got to watch out for, because you see, now they have a spawnable area. Now they have a spawnable area. Get wrecked. Buddy, get wrecked. And we'll have to get it all lit up. In fact, let's do that first, so that I'm not way up here and they're trying to kill me, so they don't kill me. Like this guy, he's down there too. What are you doing? Why you gotta be that way, Skeletor? Why you gotta be that way? You. Troll skeleton. Die a fiery death. Okay, I have just enough of these to stick here. Boom, like that. Aight. Because here's the thing, once I get this up here and I'm up in the air, it's not going to be coming back down. If I change my mind, too bad, it's going to be that way. I've kind of worked it out 2 or 3 different times, and I really like it. It's a simplistic design, and it's still very pleasing, and it's blue, which is kind of my favorite color. And it ties in really well with this lovely green. I may border it with some of this on the outside edge too, just to make it more prettyful. Alright, so that should be about the same distance. Let's double check. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then we have a blue block. So let's go clear over here. This white thing marks the ladder. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, look, something's gone horribly wrong. Why you gotta be that way? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And we're way off. Is it the middle that I'm off? See, I wondered about this. Oh, you know what though? No, dude. No, it's fine. Because I'm counting from the very end. Ah, life is good then. It's fine. It's fine. Everything's fine. I was counting the second piece. Not the top one. Okay, so we're good. Math with Lauri, it's hard. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then there's that. Just easier to do it that way. Ta-da! And then we'll step up, and then I bet when we get to the top, we'll have 6 spaces. I bet we will. I just bet. I'm just ready for these walls to be done too, so that I can move on to some of the bigger projects, and I can see how beautiful it's going to be with the glass showing too. But it's my plan to use the black glass. I had started to use that initially and then realized I needed to move the walls out by 5 spaces so that the spawning was contained to anything that we wanted. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm still kind of one off. Let's double check. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Close enough for anchovies. I'm not worried about it. I think because I'm just going to leave it that way. I'm not terrible worried about it. It'll be alright. It'll be alright. There we go. So the V for victory. And then we're going to end up with some black here, like so. And then we're gonna have, let's double check this. Like that. We're gonna fill it in exactly the same on both sides. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Did I do 5 on that side? 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, look what I've done. Totally did them all wrong. Dagnabbit. Alright, repair works necessary. See you soon. Perfect. Now it'll be 5 on the end instead of 6. Okay, whew. I was worried for a minute. I was really, really worried that I had totally broken it. So totally broken it. Quite distraught, actually. Okay, so as long as we start in the same place every time, it should be okay. And that's what we're gonna do. Go pick up our wool, because we don't have any sheepies here to redo this. All the sheepies must be brought in. All the sheeps, all the sheeps. Alright, so we're gonna do, let's do that. What up, buddy? How you be doing? How you be doing? So this is gonna go 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. And then we're gonna go across 1, 2, 3, done. Just like that. And it's gonna be perfectly centered in there. And then here we are going to have blue and blue, and then prismarine lamps, just like that, all the way up to the corner is my plan for that. So that's the pattern. Let's set another one over here, and then they're just going to be offset that way. I thought it would be a very interesting look for our walls. And then the remaining pieces will just be glass. They'll just be glass. Just like that, and then we're going to put the blues in the corner. Actually, hang on. Do I want blue there or do I want black? I think I want black in this area, actually, instead of the blue. I think it'll give it greater contrast. Yes, just like that. That's what we want. And then these will be the opposite angle. And again with the lamps. So we're just going to repeat that up, and once that's done, we'll bring it back in, and then we'll start on the glass, okay? Yes. They kind of look like creepy eyes, don't they? Kind of creepy. I'm okay with it. I'm okay with it. Alright, so that is our proposed design. We'll do that on either side, so there'll be like a repeated pattern, and then there'll be a little place here up in the corner that we'll have to do some things with. And I'm thinking we'll do maybe a platform so people can come in and look, but it really kind of depends on the design that Wooly comes up with as well for his part of it. So we're going to go ahead and start working on filling this in with black glass, provided I can find enough of it. And we're just going to go from there. So the next time you see it, it's pretty much going to be built up. And maybe we'll knock the glass down before you guys see it again. Maybe we won't, but we'll see. That's the plan anyway. So we'll see you when it's all done, guys. And we'll catch you later. See you in a little bit. Probably about 3 days for me. Well, hey, look, it's Woolly Creeper. I have gotten a wall up. And if he wants to go down here, he's going to have to use this. Yeah, there's the little thing he's got going on. So I've made a wall, and he's come to check out some things that are going on, and I'm going to start getting rid of the wall. So we're going to take the night vision potion so we can see what we're doing. And then we're also going to take the water breathing potion so that we can actually be underwater at the time we're doing this. It's going to be great. It's going to be great. And so what I'm going to do is tear this out down to a certain level. At least down below where we are now. So here we go, kids. I'm gonna start taking it out. One layer at a time. And see how it goes. I don't know if I can take it out any faster or not. I would love to be able to, but I don't think it's gonna be that easy. I think we're gonna have to do it the old-fashioned way, one block at a time. That's why I took the night breathing, because I'm gonna need it. We'll just go all the way down one at a time here and see how we do. That's how we do. I don't have an Aqua Affinity helmet. I don't think it does anything except... Does it help me work underwater? It might. It might, maybe why it went a little faster. Alright, so there's the start of our design. And the wall is right there, and the blue looks pretty good with it on the outside edge. And the black glass, I think, really suits it. It makes it look like it's blue instead of just black because of the water behind it. Turned out really well. This is part of Wooly's thing he's got going on here, so they're chopping trees as they go. We'll pick up some of the logs for him. Wooly and Drax are all down here. Ring around the rosy, ring around the rosy. Alright, gang. That's it for today's episode. Thanks for joining us here on Hypermine Vanilla. We'll see what these guys do next. Let's go kill this guy.